Namaste. I'm Alakanandama, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, an Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. Now, I'm also an avid gardener. We have a lovely garden here, large garden for in the city, and I'm a cook as well. So I've been very much enjoying offering this series on wonderful weeds, which I am dedicating all my spare time to eradicating. And among those wonderful weeds, burdock. So, well, burdock, Arctium lapa L, it's not wonderful at all as a weed. In fact, in Colorado, it is classified as a noxious weed. It's a Eurasian plant introduced by settlers in the 17th century as a food and medicine. They couldn't live without it. As with curly dock, which we discussed last week, its properties were appreciated by Native American tribes who cultivated and utilized it. You can harvest the tender sprouts growing up from last year's roots. We always do that. We've tried eating them in salad. It'd be a little hard to digest. You're supposed to peel them. They're probably more digestible when cooked, sort of like asparagus. You can dry the mature roots for medicinal use, or put them in your vegetable broth. That's what we typically do. Wash them nicely, chop them up, and put them in the veg broth. They contain inulin, so they have a good flavor, a combination of bitter, astringent, and sweet. And the tender young roots, if you're lucky enough to get tender young roots, they can be eaten along with the shoots. A member of the sunflower family, the Asteraceae, burdock truly is wonderful when we're thinking about it as a herb. It serves as an adaptogen, a nutritive tonic, and rejuvenative. It's also a blood cleanser, anti-inflammatory, diaphoretic, promotes sweating, and rejuvenative. It's anti-tumor activity. That's another of its really valuable properties. Native Americans used burdock, this introduced plant, to treat introduced diseases like whooping cough, measles, and smallpox. It's famed for its value in lymphatic congestion, and it's also used in skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and hives. Burdock is a valuable herb for kidney, bladder, and liver conditions, as well as for all kinds of infections. So even though it really is a noxious weed, your kitty knows that. Your pants know that. The burrs just stick on everything. Even though it's a noxious weed, we can still make use of it. Just cut it down if you can before it creates the burrs. That's it for this week. We'll be back next week, and we'll probably be thinking about more wonderful weeds. Namaste.